r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What are some weird sex rules you've run into with someone? No kissing, that's too intimate. We'd only been on a situationship for 10 years, obviously he wouldn't want to lead me on. We were friends who used to date. She insisted on the no sex rule, since we were trying to be friends, which was fine with me. About 10 minutes after establishing said rule, she would break the rule. This went on for 8 years. I used to hook up with this girl, and she told me to come just under her belly, and then she would want me to rub my cum on her clit. I remember thinking, isn't this close to putting my sperm inside her? Can she get pregnant? Had her I'll never forget the words when she saw me think about it, and she said, if you want a sexual relationship with me, this is what you'll have to do. Dated a holy roller. When we first started we had to pray before sex. It escalated into sex immediately after church, fully clothed. I used to hook up with a Catholic boy, I was raised Jewish. He was about to go down on me when I said, aren't you people supposed to pray before a meal? The man steepled his fingers and blessed my pussy. To this day it's my favorite hookup memory. I went on a date with a girl I met on a hookup site. When we got back to her place, her room looked like a legit little girl's room, pink everything, tons of hearts and stuffed animals. She was 26 I think. Then she got mostly undressed and started playing with little blocks on the ground, not Legos even, like the big blocks toddlers use, and told me I should sit in a chair and read a newspaper. I told her I needed a pack of cigarettes and then noped out. I had to take my ejaculate with me. I was not allowed to flush it or throw it away at her house. I carried it in and I had to carry it out. She didn't want any trace of it in her house or disposed there in any way. It was casual and I never really got a good explanation as to why. You were removing evidence of infidelity. Had an ex who refused to remove her bra. She would be fully naked from waist down, but had to have her bra on. If not, then she would have either a tube or a top on. On occasions where she decided to reward me with a quick view of it, she would immediately cover up. Though she's perfectly fine with me sucking on it, flicking, licking, pinching, twisting it, you name it. Anything but seeing it. One of the weirder relationships I've had. Awesome tits though. I dated a girl that would put a pillow over my face before a blowjob. She didn't want me to look at her while she was doing it. She could suck the chrome off of a trailer hitch, so I didn't object to her rules. Had an ex that when we first started dating, she would only let me put tip in, or would only allow me to do about 5 strokes, lol. I don't know if she read an article or something, but lately my wife has been weird with wanting our phones to be out of sight, like in a drawer or closer during the act. She said something like she thinks they could somehow record us. I was confused once because I couldn't find my phone after 6 and realized she had hidden it. This happened last month. I went out with this girl, we went back to my place, and after having sex, I got up to go to the bathroom and she got absurdly mad, asking what I was doing. I got confused. She said I should never get naked in front of a woman because no woman likes to see a dick in front of them. It's disrespectful. She told me I had to be fully clothed immediately after sex. She truly got pissed because I got naked for a few seconds in front of her after having sex. That requires both of us to be naked. Some people are weird. She insisted I wear socks while we were doing the deed. She hated feet to the point where it was a serious hang up. No ejects on the person, mouth disposal only. I was cool with it. The only thing weird about that is the way it's phrased. No post-dick sucking kisses is a surprisingly common one that's rarely communicated in advance and really annoys me. Like dude, if you think your own dick is so gross that me licking it immediately means I can't kiss you, it's within your power to fix this. plus it disincentivizes me from going down on my partner because then I'm in no kiss jail for the rest of the sex session. In contrast, I kinda get it if a guy isn't wild about kissing me after he comes in my mouth. Some people's cum tastes weird. I have had this happen a few times, but some girls really insist they swallow. I once had a lady bent over, and obviously it was great, so I pulled out and busted on her ass, and she flipped out. She told me she hates being cummed on and she really gets off on swallowing, which is fine, but she was yelling it all at me. She told me I couldn't look at her, and definitely no eye contact. I asked if she wanted me to put a bag over her head, because where else am I supposed to look in missionary if not at her? I had a boyfriend who wouldn't let me say their name during sex. It was an active turn off. Weird to me, because I've only ever heard the opposite. One dude said he was uncomfortable with bodily fluids and recoiled when I used spit to lubricate the blowjob. Like dude, I think you might not be ready for sex. It's gonna get messier from here. I couldn't say, I'm gonna reach your pussy. I had to say, I'm going to kiss your kitty, and immediately after I had to brush my teeth. That relationship was weird and didn't last long. She had a fantastic ass though. I was not allowed to do Indian accents. Also, I'm not Indian. I had a guy tell me he wanted me to call him the N-word while we were being intimate. He was white. I never did. He told me to do so after the first time I slept with him, and it never happened again. I'm glad I'm older and women are more secure now, but women not showing their tits during sex when I was younger. Like madam, I can probably pick your asshole out of the lineup. What do you mean you want to keep your shirt on? I had an ex that thought that during foreplay, if the girl touched any part of the guy, even over boxers, and then went to finger herself, she'd become pregnant. I always assumed he was joking till it happened without me thinking, and I got screamed at and my hands grabbed away from my own underwear. It was a huge yikes moment. Blowjobs are only to be done in the shower. No kissing. Oral sex is perfect, but kissing is forbidden. He didn't let me shave anywhere because he wanted to feel like he was having sex with a werewolf. Shaved my pits once and he couldn't get it up. I'm a cisgender female. He's now my ex. Muslim girl would only let me put it in her ass. Was saving herself for marriage. Very brief but enjoyable fling. She said her brothers would have killed us if they found out. My ex had this weird rule where she thought she could fuck other people. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more. Have a nice evening.